This shit called lottery ticket. Bet we live. No music in this gameplay. Niggas trying to copy strike me. I ain't even a big YouTuber. Shit, I ain't even a YouTuber. Niggas just want that money. Nah, but for some reason, niggas want me to make Madden gameplay. I'm not even that good. I'm alright, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not good to where niggas want me to make content. I don't feel like. Shit, I heard you got humble last year. I played in a Twitch streamer. That nigga had like 100,000 subscribers or whatever. Nigga, what my ass? Oh God, that nigga did my. It was a 21 and 42. I think I was surprised I scored 21 points. Come on, dog. What my light at? Come on. I guess. What up, Dylan? Damn, Kyle Pitts. Real quick. I'm waiting on him. Chill. Ain't nobody in a rush. Make sure I got my depth chart together. I don't know where I want to put this nigga Brian Burns. Right outside linebacker. He gets outsiders. But if I move him right in, he gets unpredictable. It's like, but he don't get no fucking run stop ability. I'm trying to make a decision though. I'm gonna have him pass rush or help Kenny Clark with stopping the run. Man, get away from me with that shit. Smoke some papers. As long as he's not Damian Harris. Fuck him. Fuck Damian Harris. You bitch. Dylan, you wanna help me find Damian Harris? We gotta go to Buffalo. I got a round trip ticket. Alright, so this is the plan though. I'm gonna get his kneecap so he can't run. You gotta get his eyes. Bro, they got James Cook. They good. Bro, y'all good. Y'all shouldn't have signed him. Ooh. Oh, we go for JT. I'm a question Belichick because nigga, you got 3,000 yard backs on your team at that point. Oh shit, I got 4 niggas in here. If he go to Miami, it's wraps. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan. Yup. 3, 2, 1. Shit, I'm already a Buffalo fan. Damian Harris, baby, all the way. Nah, my nigga, my fault, my fault. Dalvin Cook just signed. I'm a motherfucking Jets fan. Watch out, nigga. Brett Favre Jr. about to get us a ring. Just in 15 years. In 15 years, we just gotta wait for him to steal welfare checks. Oh shit! I got red on. Bruh, that's the fucking Bucks. Cream sicker. Believe it or not, look up aqua orange. Believe it or not. Exactly, bro. Aqua orange. What the fuck is that? How the fuck is orange? Where the fuck you see orange at? Besides a little starfish or some coral. Where the fuck you seeing some orange at? Oh, orange. I might as well call yourself the Miami clownfish.
From the area known as Patriot Place,
I'm on 3 hours of sleep and a fucking little Debbie cosmic brownie. Shut your mouth.
We've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots.
I don't want to play dirty. I play dirty. I'm tired. Nah, I'm not tired.
Victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, my lost views. Get him, Kenny.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Pats, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing now is Geno. Short throw caught by Pitts and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, my stomach hurt.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up. Now he's hit on the return.
Damn.
It's a loose football. And he's got some space here. Now
Okay, but we got speed everywhere.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. But that's got to be so disappointing.
I've been mad at him before, so ain't nothing new.
Think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all
I don't know if I should take my frustration out on him
but when they didn't come up with it,
or the
they
game.
relaxed a little bit, or
I'm
maybe
shooting
lost
him,
their
though.
focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown.
What the nigga Cam Newton say? Why that's cool. Watch this.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
That's cool. Watch this.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jalen Waddle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Could be 7-0, but my nigga fumbled.
And taken successfully.
Fuck the little bitch that he is.
Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could
Press
be called
everything.
a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game.
Nah, I was
with
just
a little extra
bullshitting.
injury.
speed kill.
That totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
It's all Geno. Hey, yo, Denzel, how you getting burnt by Mike, though?
Take a shot, but it's third down. Mike Williams, the intended target,
Williams?
and it's third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. But you look at this Patriots defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
He punted 5 times in the win last
Do not
week.
touch it.
This one's away. And this one will be touchdown.
Okay, where the fuck is Greedy Williams at? Get that nigga away from the ball.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face
We know he was over 100 yards. We don't talk about my nigga Kyler Murray with his perfect passer rating, though.
Team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that.
Get the fuck out the way.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Murray.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
All right, Christian, I need the first down. Can you give me that?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit
Hey,
behind
Dylan.
the line. 12 yards.
I got a
needed to
breakout
gain
game with
first down.
Jonathan Taylor. Leave me alone.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Oh, Colin,
looking
you gotta leave that more
for
out.
It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And
I
he
feel
is
like you
out
can't have
of
100
bounds,
passer
but
rating.
not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
You got the one.
The slot man in motion right.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
44. Is that the 93 speed one again? It is. Okay.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Mitchell going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Geno.
That's a pick. Get the
End zone,
fuck.
but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Keep leaving the spots open?
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I'm going to call you up.
Back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Murray now on 1st down.
We got breakaways.
That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. Down inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Alan Lazard, 41 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Gino out to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Fucking boot.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. The Patriots at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot
I seen that.
race. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonathan Taylor, his second rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT.
I just want this. They mad at me. Well, I'm getting mad at him. This nigga paid the EDA dinner.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Got so many goddamn user games this year.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
I got
that
3
you just throw the pick 6
and
and you
later
come
in the
back
season.
out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They're going option play on third down. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Waddle, the motion man right. Murray now on first down.
I don't know why it made me pump fake.
Get there this time and they bring him down. Got to assume this
That's right.
defense
You know
will be
what's coming in,
charging
still
again
gonna
here.
work.
It's 2nd and 15.
You know what's coming in, still gonna work. Sprint over there. Sprint.
Murray
Sprint.
now.
Sprint.
He has it complete to
Get off this
Christian
nigga. He's
Watson.
6'5".
He's got room at the 30. Still going. Touchdown. Christian Watson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. Here's Jones on the return. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
4 down.
Hey, simple.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding under pressure again, and down he goes again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, boys, we got 4.
Omaha.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that
they hold me.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
You missed it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. And my goodness,
he's just on everything today, man. I love the defense.
And he takes this one back into
I love the
the end
defense.
zone. The Patriot defense
I
has
love
a
it.
touchdown.
Well, what has
I don't
been
think
a
I ever put
fantastic
60 on
game
the
for this
nigga.
defense has been
Oh,
rough
defense.
for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Like, where the fuck did
And
Brian
he'll
Burns come
return this
from?
one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Whoever just tuned in, nigga, you missed a lot. Please do not comment on how the score got like this. I cannot explain to you.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, They're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's Smith. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Throwing is Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
To throw on second down is Smith. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone on this offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Smith.
He got Moss.
Caught by Pitts. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
The Smith throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Back to throw, Smith. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. 2nd and 4. To throw is Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until...
There he goes left side.
He's on his way across midfield.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Back to throw it, Murray.
Man, you motherfucker.
And this one is incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson now to add the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
It's the greatest team I've ever seen.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Patriots are going to have it here just past the 25.
I think this is going to work.
They'll run
Ain't no way.
Taylor to begin the drive.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
GG, man.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Pats, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Told you, Dylan. Still at 113.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man.